Alright, so I thought this would make for a bit of an interesting video. As you can see here, I am playing AQWorlds. And I am in the fishing map. 485 regular bait, 342 dynamite. For those of you who are familiar, we're gonna be hunting for the derp moosefish today. That's right, baby. It is a 0.1% chance to find this fish. If you are fishing normally, it will show up in the water as a shadow. From what I've been seeing online, oh, you dirty whore. You dirty bastard. You hoed me. From what I've been seeing online, using dynamite, from what I've been seeing, bypasses you having to see it in the water as a shadow, and also gives you more fish at the same time. The only reason that I am not strictly using dynamite is because I don't really know how true that statement is. I've never tried to go for this achievement before, but considering I have a good portion of them, and I can show you real quick how many I have, I figured, man, fuck it, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. So I'm going to show you right here how many I have. Basically anything that isn't tied to money, for the most part. I don't have the Talk Like a Pirate Day ones. Or I didn't do the Talk Like a Pirate Day quest. So I'm going to have to wait for that to come back around in order to get that. As you can see right here, the derp moosefish. The other one that I don't have is Limb, where you have to make him go crazy in alchemy. Basically, it's like derp moosefish. It's like derp moosefish. You go to alchemy. The main guy, the guy that's the main NPC there, Limb, has a very small chance. I'm assuming it's either like a 1% or a 0.1% chance, like the derp moosefish, for him to just go fucking ape shit when you make a potion. I don't know why. I don't know why he does that. But as you can see here, right here, yeah, they even call it derp limb. It's basically the same thing. So I'm assuming it's a 0.1% chance to, you know, make him lose his shit. I don't have this one, but that's because it costs money. So yeah, the Talk Like a Pirate Day one, and then the 2 derp achievements. But I have basically everything else that isn't tied to money. So you're gonna see right around here is where I start getting fucked, because I've only been buying membership recently, so I don't have these. 5 years of AQWorlds membership. I did run the numbers to get all of the missing achievements that I don't have, that are tied to money anyways. It would cost me around $800. I love this game as much as the next guy. I currently have full faith in AQWorlds Infinity. It is not high enough to spend $800 just for some fucking achievements. As you can see here, there's also AC ones, so that's where it starts getting real pricey, is spending like 300k ACs. Fucking, there's another one here. Here we go. 400k AC, 7 years upgrade. It gets fucked really fast. Basically, you needed to be a Nepo baby, because I started playing this game when I was 10. So if you weren't a kid with just an egregious amount of money that you could just spend growing up, you kind of got fucked out of these achievements like I did. Anyways, we are going to be searching for the derp moosefish and just seeing how long it takes. It could take literally 5 minutes or 5 hours. I wouldn't know. But do note that if you are using the fishing rod, again, I mentioned it earlier, it will show up as a shadow in the water. If you're using TNT, I believe it bypasses that. So, when I fish normally, I have to pay attention to the water, and that's really all there is to it. There's not a lot, like, genuinely, though. This could get really bad really fast. I have work tomorrow, by the way. Or I guess later today. It's currently Saturday, June 13th, 12:37. I have work at 3:30. But it being 12 right now means that I can stay up for a pretty long time and be perfectly fine and still get around 8 to 7 hours of sleep. 7 if I'm feeling a little more irresponsible. 8 if, you know, I actually want to not die at work. But, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah. Not a lot for me to personally worry about. Yeah, I got some fucking bullshit on that one. This is basically just gonna be a lot of me getting fucked anally for a while. Long while. It's basically Faith over here pegging the shit out of me until I get the fish that I'm looking for. With it being a 0.1% chance, there is a very good shot that this will take 5 million years. Oh, fuck, I just accidentally put my mouth. I put my mouth, like, all the way on the mic. Can you tell that my brain processes are, like, shutting down? It's very late in the day. I've actually been playing Deadlock a lot recently. Playing on alt accounts to try and rank up. And, man, it has been nothing short of an absolute fucking nightmare trying to play Deadlock in lower ranks. I'm a new player, so obviously I'm not that cracked. I only started playing back in March, and since playing on my alts, the highest that I got was Arcanist, and I was living life. Oh, you fucking monkey! I was living life large and in charge, baby. I was basically going on a pretty good win streak. Fuck. Why'd I do that with my mouse? Oops. I was going on a pretty good win streak for a while. And then I got this one game where I had an Apollo player throw in lane and died 4 times. 0-4, by the way. Got no elims. They decided to go fuck off to the other lane. I forget if I was on green. I think I was on green with them. And then they went to the yellow lane. And then they said, ooh, I feel so worthless in lane. Yeah. And then they got mad at me that I died because I was by myself in lane. Which makes no fucking sense, by the way. But it's fine. It is what it is. And that match is what caused me to drop out of Arcanist. And then ever since then, it has been a complete downward spiral. It has been probably the most egregious losing streak that I have been on. It's fucking insane, and I blame Apollo. Specifically that Apollo player, but also that character in general, because ever since they started... I honestly don't know what's going on, bro. He's getting buffed, he's getting nerfed, he's getting reworked, he's a Nepo baby, he's actually homeless, they're breaking his legs tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. It seems like the devs over at Valve for Deadlock don't really know what they want to do with Apollo. They know that he's a problem child, quite literally, for better or for worse. He's the golden child, or whatever. Or whatever the fuck, but... Oh, I just accidentally put my nose on the mic. Oh my god. I felt like a whore doing that. Oh my lord. But yeah, they don't really know what they want to do with Apollo, and it's kind of funny that way. But at the same time, I'm just sitting here like, you know? But yeah, I blame that Apollo player, and I blame that character in particular as well. Both the real life person and the in-game character. It's the easy way of describing it, or saying it rather. It's been rough. I'm on Victor now. I was playing Graves, but you know, Graves is fucking poo-poo butt right now. She was good for one patch, and then they nerfed the shit out of her. She's basically back to how she was pre-patch. So that's honestly kind of funny. But yeah, I'm on Victor, and Victor's been a lot of fun. He's that one character where I'm honestly kind of surprised about his versatility, because I have been running... I ran both... Oh, actually, I ran a gun build at first, and the gun build is phenomenal, mind you. And then I ran Spirit, and the Spirit build is also really good. It's not as good as the gun one, but it sufficed, and I'm like, wow, this character is versatile. I feel like he can kind of do just about anything. Especially considering he is an HP-based character, I could also very easily do an HP build, and it would probably go really, really well for his character, all things considered. So, yeah, no, he's actually a surprisingly versatile character. And I got sick of fucking playing against Victor. He's my least favorite character to play, or not play, but to play against, rather, in the entire game. I don't like that he gets a rejuve literally built into his ult, but god damn if it isn't fun to play that shit myself. Oh my fucking... Oh, I'm getting so sexual with this mic right now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Call me Fortnite Palm me the way I'm giving this mic the thick thighs pussy salad. Holy cook. But yeah, did that fucking TNT only give me 3 fish? Try again, you fucking homeless bum. But anyways, yeah, that's what I've been mainly doing lately, aside from working, is just playing Deadlock, grinding Deadlock. Would you be surprised if I told you I was playing Overwatch beforehand and Sierra just took me out of it entirely? Like, holy god, dude. Rock him! Or whatever the fuck her stupid fucking ult. Rock him incoming! As you can tell, I'm not a fan of Sierra. It was really funny too, because on release she was like poo-poo. Ass. She needed to be buffed. And then they buffed her. In the worst way possible. Oh my god, they just made her into like every other Predscan character ever, and it killed my enjoyment of the game so fucking bad. You should not be making an auto-aim character be able to do all that. And I know I was just talking about Graves, like, oh, Graves is viable for one patch, and now she's poo-poo, and it sounds like I'm lamenting it. But, like... she's not fucking Sierra. The problem with Sierra is that not only does she have the auto-aim built into her, but the rest of her kit was also severely overtuned, and her ult is just disgusting. Graves' ult is countered with the melee button. It is, in my opinion, the easiest ult in the entire game to counter. Because all you have to do is just heavy melee it twice, and it's gone. Unlike fucking Sierra, who can just vacuum incoming, or whatever the fuck, and she just starts throwing your dick on the spot, and then you die instantly. It's very, very sucky. No fun. No fun at all. But, yeah, man, I feel like most people that are on Deadlock anyways are just retired Overwatch players. That's what I am. So, you know, I'm right there with them. As much as I'd like to continue playing Graves, I think the only way that I'm actually going to improve at the game, which is what I've been doing recently, is if I play a character that actually needs to fucking aim. So that's why I'm on Victor now. And you might be saying, oh, well, he has his aura of suffering, so he's still kind of fucking brain dead. Yeah, but here's the thing. It is proximity based, and he still needs to aim. So yeah. Other characters I've been trying out, I'm on Drifter. He's alright, he's cool. Once he gets going, his damage gets kind of crazy, especially when he ults. Because his whole thing is that he is supposed to be able to 1v1 people who are literally, in the game's terms, quote-unquote, isolated by themselves. He's a 1v1 character. So, when he gets going, and you're actually able to 1v1 people, it's monstrous. He has this passive called Blood Scent, and when you kill people, it gives you permanent weapon damage. This affects both your gun and your melee. And then, you know, when you turn into a raid boss and you fucking quick melee somebody, oh my god. Sexual style. It's like if Faith. I'm sorry. No, but like imagine if Faith, AQWorlds Faith, started like peck. I'm muting my mic. Fuck this shit, bro. Actually, genuinely fuck. So anyways, imagine like if Faith and AQWorlds started pegging you while you were fishing. That's what it's like being a raid boss as Drifter in Deadlock. It's great. He's really fun. The only thing that kind of sucks about him is he is very much, unfortunately, both like Victor and Graves, where they are much more close combat orientated characters, and it can be a little hard in some situations to be able to pull the character off correctly, but again, when they get going, my nigga. And then I've been trying out Kelvin. I mean, I don't think I really need to talk about Kelvin. He's a demon. When he ults, he just blicks people down. It's great. It's fun. He's a fun support character. I actually didn't even know that he was a support character when I first looked into him, because he does so much fucking damage that you would think he's just a DPS. But no, man. He's a DPS support, technically. It's kind of crazy, kind of nuts. But yeah. You're gonna notice that when I'm not yapping about Deadlock, the dialogue in this video might start getting very, very dry, because that's all I've been doing. But yeah, Deadlock has been fun. Not really. In the matches I actually get to play the game, it's fun. And I don't want to get it like twisted or anything. I do not hate Deadlock. Genuinely, top 5 video games that I've played of all time. Very fun, very enjoyable. Probably the most fun I've had with a shooter since Paladins. But man, dude, the player base makes the game very unplayable. But for the most part, I actually do like the balance of the game. It has decent balancing. There are some demons that walk amongst us that may need to be sniped. Silver needs to go. Hayes' ult needs some looking at. It is kind of ridiculous that she can just sleep dart, do that fucking bullet dance, and it just blicks you down. You're just gone. You're dead. You're gone. Kelvin ult. I don't like that you can't break the dome, especially when it feels like other characters that put down deployables, or has some type of like. Actually, no, just deployable. I was gonna say like a minion type thing, but Kelvin doesn't really do minions. But like deployables, like anything that they place down that you can destroy, like Graves, you can very easily get rid of her minions. McGinnis, you can melee her wall. Kelvin, on the other hand, well, I'd have to relog, but we found it. I was trying to say Kelvin, on the other hand, you can't really break his dome, and that's kind of bullshit. But yes. Oh.